So guys, as you can see, I'm in my car. It's quite a sunny day today, but it is actually only 0 degrees, so there's no degrees. Sorry about the angle, but the condensation in the car means I couldn't stick it to the other window. So what I'd like to do in this video is talk about people who invest in cryptocurrency, but specifically people who maybe aren't set out for this game, maybe aren't set out to make money through cryptocurrency. And I saw this yesterday. Yesterday the price of Z Classic dropped, and earlier in the week the price was around, I think it went as high as $195 at one point. Yesterday it dropped as low as 125. I bought some. By the time that my Bitcoin had transferred to Bittrex, get this bus by the time my Bitcoin was over, the price was about 136, 137, and I managed to pick up, I got about nine coins at that price. Now I was looking in the private support group for Z Classic and for Bitcoin Private, and this is where I'm talking about. I think some people just aren't set out for this game. There was a lot of people panicking, a lot of people. Now the interesting thing is that the same people, it's the same people, the same usernames, you see them, they're super excited about the Z Classic forking to Bitcoin Private. They're all talking about, we're going to be so rich, we're going to get 3 times our money back, we're going to make so much money from this is amazing. They're talking about the cars they're going to buy, the things they're going to do with the money. Now ironically, what they talk about is the fact they're going to dump all the Bitcoin Private as soon as it gets floated. And that's not, that's deciding to just sell immediately isn't always the best option. And if everyone does that, well, the price will tank, especially these kind of people will sell at any price. But the interesting thing is that these people were so excited. I'm super confident, like they were so confident and so positive about the whole fork, about the coin, about the technology. And then yesterday when the price dropped, it was the opposite. It was like they went schizophrenic, and they were all the same people who were talking, so positively about it, about Z Classic, about Bitcoin Private. These same people started saying, oh no, it's a pump and dump, it's a show. Oh, I think the white paper's hurt it. I think, they've conned us. Get out while you can, get out where you can. Oh no, I've lost money. And these people were panicking and panicking and panicking, to the point where if it went down another $5, they were going crazy, and then it went up $10, like, oh, maybe I will hold it after all, and then it drops back down, and wash, rinse, repeat. They were going back and forward. I was just sitting kind of watching it for a couple of hours, just kind of curious as to what people were discussing and to find out what was happening with the price, etc. And the same people, it wasn't just in a matter of days, like within hours, the same people who were saying it's amazing were then saying, oh, I'm getting out, and then they were saying, no, I'm going to get back in, I believe in it. If your emotions are tied to that so much, I don't think cryptocurrency is for you. I really don't think, well, it's for everyone as far as using the technology goes, as far as using it for payments, etc. But if you're looking to trade day in, day out, or just support coins and invest money, if your emotions flip round so easily with a coin going down in price, just over the course of a day, then it probably isn't for you. Hold on, there's an ambulance here. And that's the thing. I think when the problem is, right, people shouldn't invest money that they can't afford to lose, but everyone seems to be doing that. And when you need money, when you need that money for your mortgage bills, for your car, for your insurance, for studying, whatever, get the gear. When you need that money, you can't think rationally, because you're always thinking about what happens if this doesn't work. and I think that you should only really invest money that you can afford to lose. I don't think, I mean, this is the same with anything really. I mean, I'm not a big gambler, but I remember seeing this, you know, if you've ever seen someone going to Vegas and if they bet money that they can't afford to lose, they don't think rationally. And it's the same with this. You know, you can't invest in something if you're worrying about the money. If you need the money out quickly, or you're like, oh no, if this doesn't work out, nothing in the crypto game is sure. There's nothing that's guaranteed. That, you know, there are things that you think, oh, this will perform better than other coins, you know, this news is good news. But there are weeks when there are good news and Bitcoin goes down, or other coins go down. There are weeks when there's bad news and the coins go up. So don't invest money you can't afford to lose. Go into it as if you will lose everything, and maybe that's the best way to look at it, but just think rationally and realise that prices will go up and down. Realise that the price goes up and down according to many things, but mainly because of hype and the belief in the market. It's no different to stocks and shares. When investors stop believing in a company, they want to sell their stock, the price goes down. That's what happens. So as you can see, I'm going to the gym now. So I'll turn over to you guys. I'd love to hear what you guys think about all this. I'm sure you have seen this as well. You see it every day on Twitter, you see it every day on Facebook, and you'll see it on private communities. But let me know what you think about it, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Cheers.